Welcome back. Lawyer and businessman Karanja Kabage will be buried today at his Mangu Rongai home in Nakuru County. Kabage died of a cardiac arrest last week along the southern bypass near Kibera, Nairobi, as he drove towards Karen direction at about 10 p.m. Our reporter Ibrahim Karanja is covering the burial for us and now joins us live. Karanja, good morning. What more do you have for us?
Well, good morning, Michelle. A somber mood has engulfed this particular village, Mangu, Rongai constituency in Nakuru County, as lawyer cum businessman Karanja Kabage is laid to rest today. Today, a journey that began in 1949 on the 9th of September ends at this particular farm, a journey of a corporate titan. Karanja Kabage, mourned by many as a humble man who made his way in the business sector easily and made it to the top, will today be buried here. And amongst the guests that are expected to attend this particular send-off ceremony is President Uhuru Kenyatta, also Raila Odinga, that is former Prime Minister, Deputy President William Ruto, and a host of other national leaders, political leaders, as well as leaders in the business sector. I am reliably informed by the family that over 5,000 mourners are expected to be here any time from now. Already they have started strolling in. People have already started taking their seats. And any time from now, the cortege will be arriving. It is already en route after leaving Lee Funeral Home early in the morning today. Now, Kabage died on Friday while he was driving home to Karen through that tragic cardiac arrest. Reports had earlier indicated that he had died from a road accident, but after a police statement that came from Inspector General Hilary Mutyambai said that Karanja was driving home and appeared to be making a slight U-turn before his vehicle hitting the pavement, and eyewitnesses rushed in to help him, and he was still conscious, and he requested that he be driven to the Nairobi hospital. Now, a slight or a small CV about Karanja Kabage. This is a man who has worn many hats. He has worn many hats. He has served in various positions, both in the public and private sector. It is noted that he was the very first chairperson of the Communication Commissions of Kenya, now Communication Authority, that is in 1998, after having been appointed by President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi to head that particular regulatory body. He also was a board member for the National Oil Corporation of Kenya. He was also a commissioner for the Energy Regulatory Commission. Kabage was also board member of the National Social Security Fund, that is NSSF, founder member of the Nuclear Electricity Project, that is under the Nuclear Electricity Board, and also he was a member of the Kenya Institute of Public Policy Research and Analysis, KIPRA. Kabage has also various positions he has held in the private sector, including being the first chairperson, or rather the chairperson for the Federation of Kenyan Employers, FKE. He was also the chairman of the Kenya Private Sector Alliance, that is KEPSHA, and also a board member of the East Africa Business Council. Aside from business, Karanja Kabage has held various political interests. He has had political interest in Nakuru County, starting way back in 2007 when he vied as Member of Parliament for Molo constituency, that was later, of course, reduced to Njoro and Molo constituency. So Kabage vied in 2007 using the UDF party, but unfortunately lost. Then later in 2013, he vied again for the Njoro parliamentary seat under the UDF party then, and also lost. But in 2017, Karanja had interest in the senatorial race, and he vied for the Jubilee Party ticket here in Nakuru County and lost to current Senator Susan Kiheka, after which he decided to go to Njoro constituency and vie for the Njoro parliamentary seat, which unfortunately again he lost. President Uhuru Kenyatta, in his mourning of lawyer Karanja Kabage, in his message of condolences, said that the country had indeed lost a corporate titan. He said that the Kabage was among the very pioneers in the Kenya, or rather reinsurance brokerage industry in Kenya, and he is among the people who have led this particular reinsurance brokerage in Kenya to the level where it is today. So Kabage will be remembered for the very many steps he has made in business. He leaves behind a wife and 3 children, and also a family, a number of brothers and sisters who are today expected to lay their kin to rest. It is quite a sad note. We have seen so many people mourn Kabage, not just the political leaders, but also business leaders, people who are in the business sector. We have seen also Nakuru County Governor Lee Kinyanjui, who is also expected to be here, of course accompanied by a host of members of parliament, perhaps the 12 members of parliament from Nakuru County and from other constituencies in the country. And it is important to remember that on Friday, before he met his death while heading home, Kabage had actually attended the first Mount Kenya Forum, a Uongozi Forum that was held at Safari Park in Nairobi, a forum in which he made a very passionate speech on nuclear energy, a speech that has since been remembered by, among other people, Speaker of the National Assembly Justin Muturi and also former Nyeri Senator Mutahi Kagwe. So these are among the things that Kabage will be remembered for. Of course, as the cortege arrives here, as the body arrives here, we shall cover it for our viewers, even as President Uhuru Kenyatta, Raila Odinga and other national leaders are expected to attend. So we will keep an eye on this particular development from Nakuru County. Michelle.
Many thanks. That is Ibrahim.